The fuel filter's job is simple. Keep dirt, rust, and junk out of your engine by catching it before it gets to the fuel injectors. Think of it like the coffee filter in your morning brew. If it clogs, nothing gets through. Or worse, what does get through is full of gunk. That might not seem like a big deal, but trust me, when your engine doesn't get clean fuel, things go downhill real quick. In this video, I'm going to tell you about 5 common symptoms of a bad or clogged fuel filter. But just before we start, please ensure you've subscribed to the channel. Trouble starting the engine. If your engine cranks and cranks but doesn't want to start, or takes longer than usual to fire up, a clogged fuel filter could be the reason. When not enough fuel reaches the engine, starting becomes a struggle. Sometimes it might start and then die right away. A lot of folks assume it's the battery or spark plugs, but the filter is often the sneaky culprit. Engine hesitation or loss of power. Imagine pressing the gas and your car hesitates or feels like it's gasping for air. That hesitation is usually worse when you're trying to climb a hill or accelerate quickly. It means your engine isn't getting the fuel it needs, and a clogged filter could be the cause. If the filter's full of debris, it can't pass enough fuel to keep up with your driving demands. Rough idling and misfires. When the fuel flow gets choppy, the engine doesn't run smooth. You might feel the engine shaking or vibrating when you're parked or at a red light. Sometimes it may even misfire. That's when one or more cylinders don't get the fuel they need and fire off out of sync. A healthy engine purrs like a cat. One with fuel starvation, it sputters like an old lawnmower. Stalling out, especially under load. If your car stalls when you're slowing down, idling, or even while driving, that's a big red flag. A clogged filter might be letting just enough fuel through to keep the engine alive, until you need more power. The moment the engine demands more fuel, it chokes. This kind of stalling can be dangerous if it happens while you're turning or in traffic. Poor fuel economy. A clogged fuel filter doesn't just hurt performance, it can also mess with your gas mileage. When your engine has to work harder just to suck fuel through a dirty filter, it's burning more fuel than necessary. You'll notice you're filling up more often, even though you're driving the same way. That extra money at the pump could have gone to replacing the filter in the first place. How much does it cost to replace? Here's the good news. Fuel filters are one of the cheaper parts to replace on most cars. For most vehicles, the part costs anywhere between $10 and $50. If you're having a mechanic do it, expect to pay $70 to $150 total, depending on how hard it is to access the filter. On some newer cars, the filter might be part of the fuel pump assembly inside the gas tank, and that gets pricier. But on most older or mid-range cars, it's a simple job that won't break the bank. I've seen engines run like junk for weeks, only to come back to life with a fresh fuel filter. It's a cheap part with a big job, keeping your fuel system clean and your engine healthy. So if your car's acting sluggish, stalling, or just doesn't have the zip it used to, don't overlook the fuel filter. Catch it early, and you'll avoid way more expensive repairs down the road. Trust me, your engine and your wallet will thank you.